In 2025, a new pope, Leo XIV, is elected. Hundreds of cardinals gather for the conclave. Any baptized male Catholic can become pope. But why is that a woman cannot? Religion speaks of love and peace, but at the same time, it has long been a force that restricts women's freedom. It grew hand in hand with patriarchy. Women were seen as inferior to men, their bodies and lives controlled under religious law. Chastity and obedience were upheld as feminine virtues, and sex was permitted only within marriage. Women were expected to submit to their husbands and forbidden from becoming leaders in the church. The oppression of women has often been justified in the name of God's will. Eve, born of Adam's rib, was deemed subordinate, and original sin, they say, began with her. This isn't just a story unique to Catholicism. Across Islam, Buddhism, and Protestant Christianity, religions share structures rooted in misogyny. In Buddhist doctrine, the theory of transformation into a man teaches that a woman must first be reborn as a man in order to attain enlightenment. In Protestant Christianity, God is defined as male, and women are often portrayed as instruments for satisfying male desire. So, has anything changed today? Are these simply relics of a bygone era? Religion still governs women's bodies and freedoms. Buddhism speaks of compassion and enlightenment. The path of spiritual practice is open to all, yet women are often left with menial tasks like cleaning temples. The head monks of major temples are, more often than not, men. Islam still enforces the hijab under the name of faith. In some regions, women's movement, meetings, and even their lives are controlled, all in the name of family honor. Honor killings, child marriages, and forced marriages continue to be justified as religious customs. Protestant churches exist on the dedication of countless female believers. Yet the pulpit is mostly occupied by men. Housework, childcare, and event preparations are left to the women congregants. Sermons reminding wives to obey their husbands are repeated every Sunday. Sexual abuse scandals within the Catholic Church have repeatedly been quietly swept under the rug. The Virgin Mary is revered as the ideal of purity, yet that image demands silence and obedience from women. Abortion remains a sin in Catholicism. Women's bodies are still placed under God's will. Religions may differ, but their structures are surprisingly similar. Women are still expected to devote themselves, serve, obey, and remain silent. Under faith, women surrender their lives and their right to decide. Many women still face discrimination within religion, yet they are often unable to even question the system. Religion isn't merely oppressive, it is exploitative. It operates on the devotion and sacrifice of women. Leadership gains honor and power, while women are left to handle kitchen, cleaning, event preparation, counseling, and healing ministries. Donations, offerings, and tithes are also more heavily expected from women. Within patriarchal families, economically vulnerable women are pressured to give up their autonomy, all in the name of faith. The more severe issue is sexual exploitation. Religious authority enables sexual violence, while closed systems make whistleblowing nearly impossible. Victims are often pressured to forgive, and further traumatized by being told it is a test from God. Religion shifts the blame onto victims. Women are conditioned to turn away from reality and to remain silent. Religion also functions as a system that leads people to surrender their autonomy. Wait for God's will. God will take care of everything. Pray and it shall be resolved. Within these words lies a quiet command. Do not think for yourself. When one believes that everything has already been decided by God, it becomes easy to fall into the illusion that we no longer need to take charge of our own lives. And religion disguises this surrender as a virtue. Humble yourself. Obey. Follow doctrine. In this way, women learn to quietly suppress their desires, their emotions, and their judgment. When religion merges with politics, women are the first to suffer. Abortion is condemned as a sin, and even contraception is forbidden. When religion takes precedence, a woman's body is no longer her own. In 2025, the Trump administration declared its intent to unify America under Christian values. What has religion demanded from women? And what has it taken from them? And now we ask, has religion ever truly served women?